What are some of the things that you do to avoid death by panel?
Let's start with the audience. Oftentimes, when we say a panel, what we're really talking about is a group Q&A. We're saying here is a panel of experts, and we're letting audience members ask. Now, if it's just a case of you being the facilitator of this panel, saying, well, we're going to take questions from the audience. Who's got a question? You have delivered over all your power to the randomness of an audience member. Because maybe they'll ask a great question, but maybe they won't. And maybe you'll get the 17-part question. Yes, I have a question, Kristin. Isn't it true that blah, 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 and the panelist is like, I'm sorry, could you repeat the question? I have no idea. And audience members are going, why did he get chosen? This is horrible. So it can be very dangerous just to have one variable, and that variable is audience questions. Now you can get around that by having multiple variables with the exact same thing. Here's how you do that. You solicit questions 3 different ways. In advance of the meeting, you send out an email or a SurveyMonkey or MailChimp or whatever technology you want to use, and you get questions ahead of time that are submitted ahead of time. And then you go through and you pick out good ones.
Yay!
So you come in with questions. Also, you put 3x5 or 5x7 cards at the tables, and in ahead of time, you let people fill out questions that they anticipate wanting to have. And you do live questions. Now, what happens now is that you have now 3 different ways to pull from. So you could start with okay, now we're going to go to the audience question part of the panel here. We have one question was submitted ahead of time. So Bob Schmedlap here, and boom, you ask this great question that makes the audience go, ooh, that's a good question. And then Bob on your panel does a great job. And then you say, it's okay, another question was written out by one of the cards. And again, everyone knows that that's live and real because they filled out the cards. Another great question. You now have momentum going, and the audience suddenly has belief that this is going to be a good panel. Then you go to, let's go live. Okay, who's got a live question? And usually they're going to piggyback off of the positive momentum that you've already created. So right there, Kristin, if you just prep the audience differently, you prep the questions that will be asked from the audience perspective. Instead of 1 variable, you have 3 variables. You have dramatically increased the likelihood that you will get some good questions.